Hello, I am Lachandra Baker. Everyone calls me La, and I am the proud vice chair of the board for the Women's Fund of Central Ohio. My very first experience with the Women's Fund actually was when Whoopi Goldberg was one of the speakers at a key holder event. I didn't know anything about the Women's Fund, but I wanted to see Whoopi. And so I came and saw her, and then I got really interested in what is this all about? What is this about celebrating women and girls? And who could bring a draw like Whoopi Goldberg to Columbus? I was like, I want to know more. The impact for the Women's Fund is so beautiful because it is a trust-based philanthropy. And what that actually means is that we don't dictate how our grantees use their money. We trust them to do the right thing. So we know that they're looking at the impact of women and girls in Central Ohio and how they can increase the likelihood of them graduating college, of them getting careers, of them being able to take care of their basic needs, and to be able to have a dream that they can be equal in everything that they do. And so it is very exciting to see how much money we have put back into the community over the 25 years, how much research we've been able to do that brings light to the issues that a lot of women and girls face in the city, but also we get to advocate on the policy side so that we make sure that our legislators keep us in mind. We're more than 50% of the population, so we should never be second-class citizens. We should always be top of mind. Yeah, what I've seen that has changed so beautifully with the Women's Fund is that we've become a lot more intentional on how we're inclusive of all women, including gender expansive people. And it's really important because there's a lot of things around this world that are meant to tear people down and not build them up. And what I love about the Women's Fund is we're all about building people up, about sustainability, about longevity, and making sure that people feel seen, heard, and valued. And that is something that I'm very proud of. I've served in multiple committees here, and it makes me very proud to say I'm a part of the Women's Fund and I know what they do, and they do it from the heart. One of the big ways we build community is we have a very large community-driven grant reading day. And so we take over the main library downtown, and there's hundreds, and I'm not even kidding, hundreds of people who come and volunteer their time to make sure that those organizations who are specifically thinking about women and girls get a chance at the funding that we have worked so hard to raise. One of the big things I like to tell people is that a donation, even of $1 or $5, $10, $25 a month, really goes very far. And so if you're thinking, I don't have enough money to be a philanthropist, don't have a cup of coffee this week from Starbucks. Save that money and give it to the Women's Fund. Because it's little things like that every day, the intentional habits that are so beautiful. And that's what I see. I see people becoming philanthropists, not because they're rich, but because they care. And so that is very special and very important for us. And so I would love to see us coming hand in hand, arm in arm, and putting the work in to make sure everyone gets a fair chance at a beautiful life.